Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in early. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Beautiful here in sunny California. I think we're someplace in the 80s right now. I don't know. Been YouTubing it a lot today. Sort of catching up on all that news I tell everybody to quit listening to. Curiosity kills the cat. I tuned out for about a month, and so I'm just seeing what kind of debacles. Actually, I've been watching several of the Senate hearings because I think they're fascinating. I'm doing good today. I took yesterday afternoon off. My husband went out. I laid down and crashed. Slept really good, though. Slept through the night. So I'm very rested. Got my cup of coffee. Got my cards. I'm also going to pull synchronicity cards today, too. So I got my synchronicity deck here. And I'm just waiting for people to come in. The notices are going out. And I saw Brenda and Ann didn't go on today, so I don't know if we'll pull some people from there or not. Brenda had some anniversary stuff, surprises going on and stuff, so she was busy, so they delayed the show. But okay, I'm going to do a drawing for the consensus. Dean's not joining me today. Today is Sunday. He does his lesson plans, and the daughter going to work, and just busy. So let's just do a Celtic for the collective. No, this is just the energy of the collective in the now, and not focused on anything in particular, just collective energy. Okay. Looks like our energy is really good. Okay, the underlying card of the reading is the Nine of Cups. And that's abundance coming into our life. So our needs are being met and they're coming in. I always see, to me, abundance always comes in as I need it. You know, things just sort of trickle in as I need it. I've been adding people to the list as we go. So let me slide up and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. Everybody so far. We get the world card. So we are, working on that beautiful cycle of the world. And I think, as we go, that's wonderful. It's also the completion of the cycle is the world card. So I think we are coming to a near completion of this period of time in our life. It's moving slowly. We get the Knight of Cups. That's a steady moving knight. And of course, he's moving towards achieving abundance and getting his needs met. And of course, the Ace of Wands. And this Ace of Wands always reminds me of us being connected to our higher power. Wands being that is our creative energy, our education, our knowledge. We're taking that to good use, and we're allowing that to help rise our energy up, be connected with our guides and our spirit and our life path. And we used our knowledge and our creativity to achieve those goals. It's an action card. We come into this reading of with the Five of Wands. Now, this is the infighting. And I always think of this as like mental infighting as we go in. There's so much going on in the world right now, and a lot of debacle. It's overwhelming. It's confusing. It's there's a lot of messaging of fear and, going on. But we need to have faith in our nation, our people, our positions, and what we believe in and what we're standing for, and not let that overwhelm us. Don't put the energy into the fear. Put the energy into the positive outcome. that we can unite together and we can make changes. We're going to have to do a lot of that at the voters box, but put any energy you want to move towards something positive. So if it's supporting a candidate, it's supporting a cause, it's helping your neighbors out, helping family members out, etc. That's the positive direction you should be putting your energy. Don't watch the news and go, oh my God, Chicken Little, the sky is falling, it's going to come down on us and stuff, because it's not. Right now, our president's, sending. I watched Midas Touch this morning, and I loved it because I used to live in Portland, Oregon. And I'll tell you, the people in Portland are very conservative people. They're very laid back. They're very easygoing. There's not a lot of violence. And, the whole downtown area is trash. I can tell you what they do in the downtown area. As soon as all the businesses are closed and the nightlife is settled down for the night, there is a crew that comes through with these pumper trucks and these, I was telling Dean this morning, and fire hoses, and all up and down downtown Portland, they have these beautiful flower plots. They're just cascading with flowers, and they cycle the flowers out. They're always fresh. They wash the streets. They wash the sidewalks. There's a trash can every half a block up and down the main downtown area. People don't throw trash around. It's not a trashy place. It's clean. It's pristine. The downtown area is beautiful and is very well kept. But they wash the streets, the sidewalks. They water all the plants. And, it rains all the time in Portland, too. So everything's always green and fresh and vibrant and clean. And I worked in the downtown area. For 6 years, I worked downtown Portland. It is not a bad place to be. It's beautiful. At Pioneer Park, they have live music several times a week there and on the weekends, and they're free concerts. You just wander down. On Wednesdays, they did brown bag, they called it brown bag jazz. But a lot of jazz circuit in and out of Seattle into Portland, and fabulous place. And you just grab a lunch or bring your lunch and go down to Pioneer Square and listen to the music for your lunch. Right, it runs from like 11 to 2:30. I'm sure they still do it. I haven't lived there for 35 years, but it's beautiful there, and it's a wonderful 1,000 things to do in Portland. It's a beautiful city, and it's a really wonderful place to live. A little expensive, especially since I left. But yeah, the prices have gone up. It's expensive to live there, but if you're looking for a great place to live and you're business oriented, it's a great place to live. And the nice thing about Portland is you have all the advantages of the city and the shopping and that, but then you turn around and you drive an hour outside of Portland and you're in the country. You don't have to go an hour. You can go about 35 minutes and you're in the country, because the suburbs sort of back into country. You're 2 hours from the beach. It's a wonderful place to live. The only biggest complaint anybody ever has is it rains all the time and people get problems with depression because with the rain you have that heavy cloud cover. But you just get these natural lights that you sit under, and that sort of balances that energy out. But this guy gets in his car and he's driving up and down the main drag of Portland, him and his wife doing their Sunday thing. And he put his car camera on and broadcasted it through his phone. And he just wanted to share with everybody the heavy riots and all the misbehaving and all. And there was maybe 3 cars on the road, nobody on the sidewalks, pretty dead. He even drove past the ice center. Nobody out there. Nothing going on. No reason for the military to be sent. I'm so glad that people that are living there still are showing this, though, at whatever debacle's going on. Portland's quiet. They don't even have any scheduled protests or anything right now. So I thought it was really funny that he did that. But Midas Text, Ben Mycelis caught it and broadcasted it this morning. So I thought it was wonderful that they did that, just to show the world really what's going on in Portland. Nothing, not even protesters around the ICE facilities. So anyways, if you don't live in Oregon and you actually believe the rhetoric coming through, know that there are people that live there that are showing what's really going on, and there's nothing going on. It's just typical day in Portland. So I don't care what kind of AI videos that they start, and I think that's what we'll start seeing is AI videos or piece videos from old footage, and they'll try to sell it as, yeah, look, this is what's happening. It's not. It's really not. And just because one lone wolf in a march of peaceful protesters, just because one fool gets out there and decides to do stupid things and act up, doesn't mean the whole crowd's doing it. So, realize that I always see Democrats as very peaceful people. We're not buying into this rhetoric of there's a civil war going on, and if you're going to go out and march, you should be protected and all that. Yeah, be protected. Take your bottle of water. If you're prone to sunburn like I am, put your sunscreen on. Carry your burner phone. Stay in big groups. If the police are around, ICE are around, or anything, and they direct you someplace, just move to where they want you to go. Don't argue with them. Don't get combative. Just stay peaceful and move on your way. That's the best thing we can do. Don't buy into the rhetoric. That's what this administration wants, is he wants people to act out and fight him. We don't want to be in a civil war, and we're not going to buy that propaganda. And we certainly don't want to give him what he wants. I think he's doing it all to try to, declare everything's unstable, take police action across the nation, and stop the elections. If he stops the election, he stops the House and the Senate from overturning, and that way he has the GOP in his pocket still. It gives him more control, and if the House turns, he's more apt to get impeached. And I think that's what he's fearing most than anything. If they don't get him out of office before, then I'm not sure it's going to be his health or an impeachment, but something's going to give soon. So just have faith. We don't want anything bad to happen to him, but he's on his own life path, and let his life path just play out on its own. Right in the center of this reading, we get the Queen of Swords. That's us, women power. Well, it's men and women holding up the strength, not taking the BS, not buying into the propaganda. We're standing in our truth, and we're standing in what we believe in, and we're willing to fight for what we believe in. Peaceful fighting, using our words, using our strength, and staying strong in our belief and not buying into the rhetoric. It's crossed by the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, this is a fast-moving knight. This is that warrior knight. This is us standing up for our rights. We're running up the hill to stand for what we believe in. And if it's in opposition to what our government's doing, we have the right to do that. First Amendment gives us those rights. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Above us is a Seven of Wands. This is our creativity, our taking action in what we believe in, our staying in touch with our guides, our spirits, staying in peace with each other, and rising above all the infighting and rhetoric that's going on around us. We don't need to be down here. We're rising above it and being connected with our creative selves and our strength, our knowledge of what direction we want to go in. Below us is the High Priestess. That's the knowledge and the belief and the faith that we are connected to our spiritual selves, our higher selves, and we will follow the guidance in which we believe in, and our guides will lead us in the correct direction. There's possibly, the High Priestess is that spiritual correction. This is that like the Hierophant. This is our connection with the divine, with that spiritual energy, and it's a beautiful card. Then we get, I like this reading, surrounded by fives. Then we get the Five of Cups. This Five of Cups to me is symbolizing that we know that there is stresses going on and stuff like that. But how we resolve this is we sever ourselves from that, drain that down the drain, tip those cups over, and not own that all those stresses that are around us. let that stuff go. Look for the positive things in life and focus on the positive. Any negative energy we have around us, we need to separate ourselves from that and release ourselves from that energy. That allows us to move forward in a positive way. What we're feeling right now, and this must be today's energy, we get the Hierophant. That is our connection to the light, to God, that Stairway to Heaven card. That is our divine connection. And that's a great place for us to be in. That's where we want to be. And this is a great energy, is to have faith that we are where we need to be and we're moving in a positive direction. Even if we're financially tight or anything like that, we will make it through. Keep that in mind, that we can take care of ourselves. We will get through this one day at a time. We're not going to sit around and worry about what's going to be in 6 months, what's going to be in a year. We need to focus on every day as a day and do what we need to do to get through each moment and follow that path. The atmosphere around us is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is telling us, be creative, find positive, creative ways to use as an outlet to uprise your energy, to feel free. I personally, I love to cook, so I cook to release energy. I write, I draw, I create quilts, although all my quilting stuff is put away right now because we're trying to pack, so I've been packing things down rather than creating quilts. But those are ways that I like to express myself. It allows me, it's almost like a meditation when I put my energy into something creative, and I highly suggest any kind of creative activity, if it's crocheting, knitting, coloring in a coloring book, anything that's a creative outlet will help you release negative energy and make you feel more grounded, along with prayer and meditation. Right now, our guides are telling us that we need to think of this time as a victory period. We will be celebrating change coming along. Things are going to get better, and we will be celebrating that energy. So always look for the little celebrations, the victories that are coming to you on a daily basis. This keeps your energy high. We want to keep our energy and our vibrations high because it allows us to move forward in a positive light. And remember, when you plant your seeds will grow and you'll sow abundance into your life. So plant those seeds out to help you create your own abundance. And this is the Seven of Pentacles. And as you plant the seeds, they will grow, and that will bring you security, financial security, good health, and everything like that. I'm going to pull a postcard for the collective. Down to the last few cards. I'm trying to get all the way through the deck before I reshuffle them back together so I'm not getting duplicates, because I have not read every card yet. And it looks like I've got 10 cards left before I give them a good shuffle. This is under the category of Take Flight. That's someone we haven't seen for a while. It says, Dear you, there's always more than one side to an argument, two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that you, instead of looking at the differences, find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment, too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories and experiences and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to other points of views. No matter what, you've been presented with great opportunity to explore new ways of doing things once common ground is achieved. We're attracting people and situations to enrich our lives and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. That is neat. And I have never pulled that card before. So, like I said, I'm down to the last few cards in this deck. So they've been shuffled several times, but I should be getting a few more of those never read cards. So I've been letting people come in. We're going to have a nice, quiet, slow room. So I may do 5 cards and do a double row of 5 for anybody that wants to pose a question, which gives you basically a full reading. Because I cut the crosses a 10 card and I always do the underline, so a 12 card round. So with the underlying cards, you end up with a full reading out of it. So if you do want to pose a question, do a $5 donation. You can post that on to PayPal or on my ZELLE account. Let me know if you put it on my ZELLE so I can verify it, because it won't pop up on my phone because it's the weekend. But anyways, I have got my list started, and let me go through the chat to see if anybody else has came into the room. Hi, Snow Wolf. Okay. Oh, Mary Lloyd, I didn't get you either. Hello, Mary Lloyd. Glad to see you in the room. Okay, there's 6 people in the room right now, and on my list I have Tammy Bambi, I have Marby, I have Vivian. Can't read my cursors in the way. For some reason I got Tammy on there twice. Let me take that one off. Mary Lloyd and Snow Wolf. But somehow. Hey, Brenda. Thought you were out partying today. Okay, and I added Brenda and Snow Wolf. Okay. And happy anniversary to Brenda. It's anniversary week, and I believe yesterday was her anniversary. Okay, first up today is Tammy Bambi. And we're 22 minutes in. My cards are upside down. I know they are because I straightened my deck out before I started today. Okay, Tammy. The underlying card of today of the reading is the life force energy. This is telling you to staying in touch with God and your divine, but also take the time to ground yourself, get in touch with nature, ground yourself, and bring your energy level down and your vibration up. Let go of all the little things that aren't serving with you. You also have the oneness card. That is your connection with the divine. So this is part of your spiritual awakening and your connection with your abilities and your connection with God and your guides and all that. Just allow that to continue to grow and stay focused on that oneness. As you move into the energy right now, you've got a great foundation started. You start with the 4 of Wands. This is your ability to use your creativity and the knowledge you've learned along your life path. And it has given you a great foundation to move forward in life. So you're on your path and you're doing a great job, and you've got a great foundation that you've built up, and you're just moving in a positive way for that. Right now you're being guided through on this path, we get the Hermit card, and he's lighting your path and showing your way. He's also guiding you up into the light. So they're working with you in your development and your ascension as you're moving through this period of your life. You're not doing this alone, though. You're doing this with partnerships of others. This could be family, friends, associates, your partner. You're dealing with the people you met and you bring into your life. This becomes your partnership and helps you move in that wonderful positive way of building your spirituality, your connection, your relationships with people, and learning lessons and moving forward in life. You put the hard work in, getting where you are today. You get the Eight of Pentacles. And this is that Apprentice card. You put in a lot of hard work, and that work is paying off for you now. It's bringing you into that beautiful place in life where you make the decisions. You're in control of what's going on. You're not getting pulled into negative energy and all that. So keep up with all that hard work. And they say, remember, be temperate as you go along. Be patient. Things are coming. In a tempered way. This is also telling you to self-care, take care of yourself, take care of your health. If you need rest, take the time to get rest. If you need to sit down and pray and get connected with Gaia and Earth and get grounded, do it. Take the time to do that. Don't neglect the little things in life that make you feel sound and stable. Be temperate. Take care of yourself and pamper yourself a little. Do something nice for yourself. Go down and get your hair done. Get a mani-pedi, whatever, if you're into that. That's not one of my things, but some people really enjoy that. But take care of yourself and do something that's special for you. Remember to celebrate you and give yourself a little pat on the back for all the hard work and effort. You'll feel so much better about how you're moving your energy in a very positive life. We always forget to take care of ourselves. So by doing self-care, it allows you to help and care for others. So blessings to you. And I'm going to pull you a surrender card. It says, surrender to passion. Okay, and that's the card. Isn't that pretty? I like these cards. The art's wonderful on them. It says, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on people or activities that ignite your passion and let you flow. See, all that self-care, important. And let me pull you a postcard. Okay. Oh, yeah, here it is. And it says, celebrate life. Dearest you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first you need to know the destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up your commitments to certain experiences, whatever from that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present at all life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd and listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are. I lost my place. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, individual yet part of the great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where you're saying, you are on the right track, even if your ego self doesn't see that. Listen to your soul, check in with spirit, and keep going. Spirit loves you, life loves you, and we love you. Blessings to you, Tammy. I like that. That is definitely a new one. I have not read that one before. So we're down to the last few. And my little book is getting in the way. Okay. Next up is Marby. And I need to cut these cards in so I'm not duplicating everything. I had the Three of Swords jump out along with the Three of Pentacles. Well, the Three of Swords is some heartbreak, but my guys are telling me you're going to get through whatever heartbreak that came towards you with collaborating with other people and people, and relying on the people around you in conjunction to help you get through whatever it is that is breaking your heart. I'm not feeling like it's a love breakup or anything like that. It maybe just something happening that makes you a little bit upset, but the people around you are going to be very supportive of you in that juncture. All good cards coming out though. 5. The underlying cards is that Seven of Cups, your ability to manifest what you want. And eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you put all those manifestations out there. Now what's the option that's going to come towards you? So all your cups are full and it's out there in the universe. You get the Knight of Swords, that you're taking a stand for what you believe in and following your truth and standing strong in that energy. And you get the Eight of Wands. Things are going to be moving very swiftly. These are the underlying cards of your reading. So things are going to be moving at a fast pace this week for you. I hope that is true for all of us, because this was the slowest week I think I've had in a long time. I feel all the shifts in time, and this week was just dragging. And I was sleeping a lot too. Guess my body just needed some rest, and I don't know. We do that sometimes. I've been feeling good when I'm up and moving around. I feel good, but I've been resting a lot. So it's just maybe just a period of time where I'm just needing to do some internal healing. We go into this reading with the Action of Wands. That's that Knight of Wands. That's taking charge. That's your fire energy. Taking action on your next coming event. You're using your creativity, your knowledge, your strength as you're moving forward in this. And you know exactly what you're doing. You get the Empress card. This is you're open to all new possibilities. You're giving birth to new possibilities. It's also signified by the elephant, the lucky elephant, bringing you luck and prosperity along the way. So things are looking up for you, and you've got new opportunities coming your way. You get the Hermit card right in the center of the reading. This is that Hermit card, that stairway to heaven. He's guiding your path on your road to ascension, bringing you into the light, and you're connecting with spirit while you're doing this. So you're on a guided path right now. So take the time to meditate, take the time to hear and see the signs that your guides are bringing you, decisions you make and everything. Realize that they're guiding you through this process. and you'll continue to go. You get the Lovers card too. This is the Lovers and the Masculine. My deck has masculine and feminine cards. I don't know that this is a new lover in your life. I don't know if you're married or not, but this is a masculine energy of love, a partnership that brings you that beautiful energy of moving forward. So you're not in this alone. You're doing this in partnerships with somebody else, probably a man, a brother, a husband, a spouse, a male work partner or something, as you're moving through this energy. And you are starting that new journey. So this is the beginning of the new journey. Take that leap of faith. Take those chances. This is your new opportunity to move forward in life. So you're ending the last cycle, and you'll be beginning a new cycle this week with this Fool card. So take that leap of faith and look at things from a different direction as you move forward into the next journey. So I love these cards. Very positive. See. So whatever this heartbreak was, it's coming out good. So realize that whatever it is that you were struggling through with this heartbreak, you're working with others in conjunction, probably a male energy, your spouse, like I said, a business partner, a loved one, some male energy in your life. It's going to help you through this time, probably more than one, because we have partnerships with the Three of Pentacles. So know that you're on the right path and you are being guided through this. So blessings to you. And let me cut these back into the deck really quick so I don't forget. Yeah, I'll pull you a surrender card. It says surrender to play. Here we go. I'm all for that. Surrender to play. It says take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is time for recreation and rejuvenation. So let that child come out in you and have a good time. I'm all for play. That's why my husband and I go dancing periodically. Get out, shake all that negative energy off, have a good time. The postcard from Spirit is under the category of Hope Floats. I like that movie too. It's a cute movie. It says, dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience? Thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing the magic out there, but it never could be found there. So we want you to share, we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up, and even when you sleep, you have joy awaiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness comes from doing joy, being joy, and knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know that this is when the time comes, you will be fully free. Your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and losses, for that means you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We love you like crazy over here. I know that sort of goes with the get out and play, doesn't it? So I like that. Also a card I have never read. So working to get all new cards today. I have this feeling. So, and I'm going to jump over really quick. Next up is Vivian. And I see people, we've got more people joining the room. So Hey, Gerald. Okay, got you. I add you to my list here. If I can get you started. I don't know why my cursor is not pulling. There we go. Must have people in the background that haven't jumped on the chat. If you're in the room and you'd like a reading, say hi to everybody in the chat. You don't have to talk a lot if you don't want to. If you're new to the room and you're just watching and you do want a reading, let me know and I'll add you to the list. Okay, right now is Viviana. Hello, Vivian, and thank you for being a moderator and posting my PayPal accounts and all that. And where is my phone? And thank you for the donation, Gerald. I take it you still want a general. I thought about sending you a card of Jamaica just for fun. So I'd have to find a postcard with a picture of Jamaica on it. But you should plan that vacation because I think you'd have a ball. Brenda, I've been encouraging him to get out and take a vacation. My guys tell me he needs to get out of town and just go someplace and do something fun. He suggested Jamaica, and I think that's a great idea. I'm going to switch over so I can see the chat while I'm reading. All right. Got 2 cards on the last drop. Oh, Gerald. Underlying card of the reading is death, but we know death isn't death. Death is the ending of a cycle and beginning of a new cycle because it's death and rebirth. So it's time to start that new cycle. Great way to do it is take a vacation. I'm just going to tease you about that until you actually go someplace. It's followed by the 7 of Pentacles. You always plant those seeds and you reap what you sow. Yes, you have financial prosperity. You've got the seeds planted and the money coming in. Also, the Spirit of Pentacles, that is that Page of Pentacles telling you, yep, you're on the right track. Keep doing what you do. It's working for you, Gerald. And of course, options are coming up. Maybe there's vacation options. You might find 2 good packages of places you might want to go. Jamaica via someplace else. Anyways, the 2 of Wands. So whatever options you have, it's going to bring you good luck and it is going to be good for you. Yeah, start that new cycle. Who knows? Let's go into the reading. Of course, the 9 of Pentacles followed by the 9 of Cups. Somebody's trying to tell you something. You have a lot of prosperity coming around you financially and with good health. And of course, abundance. Always getting that golden egg, aren't we, Gerald? See, we know you have the money to go to Jamaica. So take that vacation, celebrate yourself, hard work. You are on your life's path. And you're doing a great job at it. Just keep on trekking away because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing as you go through this. You do get the 5 of Wands, a little confusion, a little contemplating, maybe I should take that vacation or not. That's probably what's on your mind. Do I want to spend my money that way? Yes, invest in yourself. Anyways, a little bit of infighting right now. Just work through that energy. If something's not serving you, just sever it and let it go so that you can move forward. Yeah, you got that. I got your golden egg right here. And you're still looking in that memorabilia card. I think I pulled this card for you yesterday. Looking back at your past and looking at how far you've come. You've come a long way, baby. A lot of hard work, a lot of challenges, a lot of growth in life. You've learned a lot of lessons through life, but it's paying off for you, and you are on the right track. And you're starting that new beginning. You get that inspiration of cups. That's the Queen of Cups. She's telling you that's a loving and nurturing queen. You're a nurturing person. I think you are helpful with people around you, and you take care of people that are in your life and that you work with, and that you have relationships. Those friends and friendships and connections you have are very important to you. This is also you being spiritually connected, and of course, that abundance card. Cups are always abundance, because usually the cup are shown with a fish in it, which is a symbol of abundance. And here's the High Priestess card. Just that's your connection with the divine, with your spirituality, and utilizing that energy in a positive way and keeping that energy on a high level at all times. This allows you to move through in peace and tranquility in life, and to achieve your goals as you put them forward. You get the Spirit of Swords. That's the Page of Swords, telling you, yes, stay in your strength, your power. Stand up for what you believe in and stay firm on that belief. Don't allow people to tell you otherwise. Don't take the BS. Just stay true to yourself and true to your belief systems, and you're going on the right track. You're going through this period of awakening. This is that ascension into your higher self. It's a constant guide, and I want to congratulate you for your spirituality and your faith as you move through life. It's been very positive for you, and you've had a good life trail in this prospect. And the final two cards of the reading came out as a double, and I love it because, of course, the Ten of Pentacles and the World card. What a better way to sum it up, right, Gerald? Prosperity and ascension. You are on your life's path. It's prosperous for you. It's allowing you to ascend. You can't take the money with you, so you might as well take a nice vacation, pamper yourself, do something for you instead of always doing things for everybody else, and enjoy a little bit of your prosperity as you go along. So blessings to you, Gerald. I always love your cards, Mr. Pinnacle, Mr. Midas Touch here. You always get those great cards. And thank you again for the donation. See, his prosperity pays off. He gets all these Pentacles cards coming out. I don't know, do you need a passport to travel to Jamaica? I think you might need one. I don't have my passport. I need to get my passport. One time I ever leave the country is I go to Canada, and I've gone to Mexico. That's my big adventures, although I love Canada. But now you even need a passport to get into Canada. And I'm an American. They may not let me in. I guess I should show my voter's registration card, and then they say, oh, come on in. You're a friend. I grew up right on Canada, so I spent a lot of time in BC. I live about 20 miles south of Trail, BC. I used to go skied up at Big Red all the time, and always hitting the hockey games. There's always a hockey game going on in Canada, at least in BC there is. And they have ice skating rinks, and you go in, and there's a hockey game on, or practice or something. My family's big hockey fans. My husband's not into sports, so I don't catch the games anymore. Okay. And next up we have Mary Lloyd. My guys are telling me, give it a good shuffle, give it a good shuffle. Okay. Oh, and before I read Mary Lloyd, I need to do cards for trans. It says surrender to low self-esteem. I really don't think Gerald has low self-esteem, but let's see what it has to say. Maybe there's some really deep underlying self-esteem issues. It says, you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set attentions to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So it's maybe something you're holding from your past, probably early childhood, I would guess. Let it go. It's not serving you any purpose anymore. And let's get you a postcard. Only got a few left here, Gerald, before we have to shuffle that deck. This is the one that wants to come out. It says, love your dreams. Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of their life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are a spiritual, immortal being taking on temporary human form. It is not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. And as you develop your identity and ego, you begin to see through the eyes of the small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We're here to remind you to look through those soul eyes and see the magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill your contract that you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in an invisible realm. Your mind, your alignment, and your divine intelligence is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. I like that. And that is a new card, too. I bet every one of these cards left in here. I've got 5 left. Okay, so Mary Lloyd. And I'll pull you cards in a few minutes. I always pull the cards after the reading because I don't want them to influence my reading. Serendipity. I love that. This is the underlying card of this. Everything's just going to fall in place like it's supposed to. That is your higher self connected with your angel guides leading you during that way, and they're helping everything just fall in place. You're taking a higher perspective. This is not the 4 of Pentacles perspective, or the hangman perspective, 4 of Pentacles. This is not the hangman perspective. This is higher than that. You're looking from the heavens down, taking a look at the big picture of things and how they're unfolding. This is a positive way to look at life. This separates you from the hustle and bustle of what's happening and taking a look at the big picture of things, of how things are going on around you. And it's good. So realize that. you feel like you may have a little bit of an obstacle in your way, but with this Ten of Wands, it gives you that action energy to move any obstacles that you might come along with. Move them out of your way because they're only a temporary issue, and you've got the strength to pull that rock out of the path and clear your path out. So there's no real obstacles coming your way. It's just a quick resolution of you taking care of it and letting it go. The first card in your reading is the higher self. This is letting you know that you are connected to your higher self. The higher self connects with your guides, and you're listening and you're using that energy. Quit thinking from your small self and use that higher self, that higher realm, that knowing that you have. Follow that as your guide in this period of time. Don't contemplate what you're doing. When you know what's right, go with it. Don't argue with yourself that's what came to you. Just move along with that beautiful energy. You're a representative of that inspiration of cups, that Queen of Cups, that nurturing, loving person. You always bring that love and joy and abundance in nurturing to everything and everybody around you. It's a beautiful energy to have. You get the Four of Pentacles in the center of the reading. This is just a simple reminder to let you know to hold on to what you have financially. Don't do any crazy spending right now. Be frugal with your money. Put a little back just in case you need it. And like I said, when you're going grocery shopping, pick up one or two things along the way to just help fill your pantry up so that you don't have any little voids in there, just in case you need it for later. That's taking care of and being frugal. Don't go on any big shopping spree. No big purchases at this period of time. Just hold on to what you have. Make sure your basics needs are taken care of and tuck a little money away just in case a rainy day and a purpose it's needed for. You're connected with the divine with this oneness card. This is that full embracement of the divine. Keep that energy connected. Keep your faith and know that everything is in that light. Follow that light and that light energy, and it's going to keep you very grounded through this period of time. You get the actions of sword. This is that warrior energy, taking the Knight of Swords. That's you standing up for what you believe in and your convictions. And of course, I think we're all doing that right now. Don't allow yourself to be wavered and persuaded by other people's belief systems. Stay true to yourself and use that warrior energy to stand in what you believe in. So I love these cards. It's beautiful reading. And I hope that resonates with you. Okay. Cut these in. I pull you a postcard and a surrender card. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. It says, listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. You feel physically drained or uncomfortable? Be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. That's using that higher self energy. That's listening to those inner voices, that what you feel coming towards you. And then let's see which postcard comes out for you. Okay. It's this one, this one, this one. And it is Hope Floats, another Hope Floats. Don't see those very often. Okay, dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and changes upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when you're faced with uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear. Rather, it's in spite of okay, got tongue-tied here. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it, or even because of it. Step into the unknown now and let go of the branch that you're clinging to, and let the spirit take the wheels and help you steer you straight to the highest good for the most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing the courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. These roads of miracles being skipped your way. Remember that the philosopher Joseph Campbell said, take one step towards the gods, and they will take 10 forward, take 10 towards you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. I like that. Also a new card I have not read before. We're getting through them. We've got 4 cards left. Next up is Brenda. And my beautiful Brenda. And I would advertise Brenda's show, but I think everybody in the room knows Brenda and watches Brenda. And of course, Brenda's a beautiful reader. And we missed you today, but everybody needs a day off. And to enjoy and celebrate. She's got the most beautiful husband. So I hope you did. I know you had a steak dinner last night, which was nice. And I hope you're doing lots of nice things and enjoying your beautiful weekend off. Thank you for sending me that channel. I need to pull that up. And I do have my Netflix. I can do it on audio both too. So I will pull that up though. The intertwining card of the reading is that 10 of Swords. You moved away from that debacle on the shoreline, and you're sailing out into that sunset. Maybe you need Dick Cruise. I don't know. You're moving into the light, though. And you get the World card that, of course, you're always ascending and transforming. And, of course, it's the end of a new cycle. Into the cycle, the last card of the deck. And moving forward into your new cycle. First card of the reading is that 4 of Pentacles. Is the time to be frugal, not to do a lot of crazy spending. Of course, I know you're not a big spender. You're not out there buying all kinds of extra stuff. Not time to keep up with the Joneses, as I always say. But be frugal with your money. Put a little bit back for tomorrow because you may need it. Of course, as you're shopping, pick up those few extra items along the way, just to have your pantries full. You move into the Spirit of Wands. That's the Messenger of Wands, telling you continue to use that beautiful creativity you have and the knowledge you have, and sharing that with everybody. My guys say, oh, you do all of this. Yeah. But they remind you, always put that creative energy in everything you do, because it makes you really great at what you do. You are the Empress, right in the center of the reading. This is your spiritual connection. This is your luck. This is that luck you bring others, in that beautiful energy as the Empress. It's your connection to your guides, to spirit. And all that beautiful energy that they bring to you. You're a hard worker. You're always working, producing. With that Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles also will bring you prosperity with your hard work and achievements that you come. It moves you to the embodiment of Pentacles. This is that security in life. That's that King of Pentacles that brings that security into your household and into your surroundings. So I love these cards, and I love the messages that are coming out of them. They got you nailed, don't they? Totally. I'm surprised Dean hasn't came in. He's working on lesson plans today. I know he's busy. It says, surrender to your desire to control people. And I never see you as the controlling person type. But it's always a good piece of advice. It says, being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give a situation some good breathing room. Just never think of you, and maybe it's a side of you I've never seen. Got a little secret side. I don't know. I'm going to have to pull another one now. Surrender to the idea that you can fix someone. Well, it's time for relationships to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Okay. So you're a guide. You can guide in the healing, but you can't fix them outright. Two cards that I don't think necessarily apply to you. At least sides I haven't seen of you. They're out there for somebody to hear, though. Okay, let's see. The pink one. It says, be fearless. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that uses to define yourself and the world. So get the answers you seek. You must be vulnerable to hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do I tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints and co-creation. So tell the one you know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace, and you will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure their stories you're proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. I like that. Be fearless. Okay. I love you, Brenda. We need to work together too. I need to give Sharon a call. She came in yesterday and said, write me an email. We need to collaborate. Okay. Okay, Snow Wolf. And I know you're in there lurking. I'm going to do a simple 3 card because I got an appointment with you later today to do a reading for you. So it'll be a quick and easy one. underlying card of the reading is your connectivity to your higher self. Listen to your higher self, not the warrior self, the ego self that you worry about everything around you. Listen to your higher consciousness. Be connected with your higher consciousness and follow its guidance. You need to get grounded right now with your life force. Be connected with the divine and ground yourself so that you don't have so much worry. You get the Ace of Pentacles, which is that abundance coming in your life, that security and abundance around you. It's a very positive card. Things are moving quickly right now with this Eight of Wands. So just this week will be a fast-paced week for you as you move forward and take action on the things you need to get done. Right in the center of the reading, you get the embodiment of cups. This is that Queen of Cups energy that you have around you. That's that nurturing side of you, taking care of the things you need to take care of, that loving energy, and that and it's the King of Cups, not the Queen of Cups. It's that nurturing side, the ability to bring abundance into your life. So it's the King of Cups. The queens are inspirations. The kings are abundant. Okay, embodiment. Okay. And then remember, you can manifest anything that you want. You get the Magician card. So you use that creative energy you have to manifest what you want to bring towards you in your life. You have that ability to see and create your own destiny. So blessings to you. And I will give you a call in about an hour after we're done with the readings, and give me a little break to catch up. And I'm just running over here to see if anybody else has come in the room. Hey, Dean, there's Dean. He's listening while he's working. Okay. And next up. Oh, I guess I finished. I guess that was the last one. Was no. Oh, surprise, surprise. I will throw one for Dean since he's lurking in the background and working hard, getting his lesson plan done. He's been busy all day. He's working on financial aid papers for his daughter, certification renewals for his licensing, and lesson plans. It's a day of work, so teachers really, they don't get any days off. He takes Saturdays off. And then he spends half a Sunday working. Okay, Dean, what do we got going for you? I like the first card. Okay, the underlying card of the reading is your Wish Upon a Star reading. Of course, spirits all around you. So you can see all the bubbles, all the spiritual globes. I see him all the time when I'm talking to you on the phone. He always has globes all around his room, spirit room, looking in his room. Put those wishes out there in the universe, and your wishes will come true. You're right. You get the Seven of Wands at that action energy. By taking action, you have risen above the struggles that you have been having, and this allows you to rise above it all and take everything on. Remember to take the time to meditate and get grounded. So I know you meditate, but you need to do a little bit more grounding this week. So do a little bit more focused meditation to stay grounded. You're going to be recognized for the hard work you get, because I get the Six of Wands right off the bat for the actions you're taking and the hard work you've been doing in your classroom and working with people around you. You're getting recognized for your abilities and the way you handle things. So realize that this is the end of a cycle and the start of a new cycle. So I think things are going to be changing this last week or so. You finished up what you need to do to move forward in that, and now it's the rebirth time to new beginnings. You feel like you've been juggling a lot, but right in the center of the reading, you get the Two of Pentacles. So the juggling is over and you're going to find more balance as you move forward. Yay! Because I know what you go through every day because we talk all the time. But yes, you're going to find new balance and get better control over things, and things are going to start balancing out more. Things are falling into place with the synchronicity card. I love these cards coming together the way they are. So you, your spirit guide, your connection with the people around you, that is going to make things fall into place for you. So synchronicity is in your future. You're moving forward. You've been waiting for your ships to come in. Your hard work, your constant hard work you've put out there, and you've been waiting for your ships to come forward. So I think you're going to see some movement in the right direction as your ships come in and you get better control of some of the squirrely kids you got. So, but I think this is a positive thing. I love it. I'm going to throw a surrender card. I'm curious what... Surrender to complete healing. Okay. It says, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Yes, stay connected with it. Like I said, do a little extra meditations this week to keep yourself good and grounded, and it will help. I had to read this one because it was the one underneath it. Surrender to frustrations. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma is dissolving a block. Resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath. Oh, don't you always love that statement, Dean? Just take a deep breath. Center yourself, regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Okay, so this week you're going to have to take that breath. And I got 3 cards left. I'd say it's the center. I'm going to read the last 2 cards for the collective. This is with love. Dearest you, selfless giving is elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it will be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of the debt and release the obligation, or do a solid kindness for someone for no other reason than an exercise of the heart. You'll be surprised at how quickly and generous the heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected with them magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows and the more love and abundance that you will experience. We also know that someone could be entertaining your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust that you're worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. We love you so much over here. I see a Starbucks card in your future, Dean. Just kidding. They give them out in staff meetings periodically. They're kumbayas. Okay, the last 2 cards before I shuffle the postcard decks. One says they're both with love, so the first one, for everyone. Check in occasionally with yourself about the motives behind your actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. This is a source of your motivation, desire, and entitlements. Maybe you're drawn into a certain path because you think it will bring you the feeling related to the outcomes you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection of your outer world, of your motives that drive you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled into this direction your soul calls you towards joy, discovery, growth, adventure, participating, or something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward, surrender to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives and then hand them over to spirit. Somebody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. Getting tongue tied. And the final card in my postcard deck, and I made it completely through the deck, so I have read every single card in the deck now. It says, Dearest you, this is for the collective also. We have something exciting to share with you. You are manifesting masters, and you didn't even know it. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to many ways in which you can experience prosperity. Spirit is the source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are always to have, it always has been enough, and abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing, and then then the seeing happens. Loving you more and more every day. I like that card. Isn't that what I always tell you? Always stay positive. Don't live in that fear, because when you live in that negative energy, you bring that negativity towards you. By just embracing the knowing that things are going to come out all right, that you're putting the little things, you're doing the little work that needs to be done to keep you in that positive light, that is going to keep everything positive in your life. We can't live in that negative energy. It only brings our vibration down. So remember to always think of all the good things we want in life, see it happening, experience it, and it will come to you. I want to bless everybody for coming in today. I love reading for you all. I will be back on Saturday next week at probably 1:30, 2 o'clock. Let's say 2 o'clock. Could come on as early as 1:30, but definitely by 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is better for me. Don't know why. I think it's the number. Anyways, 1:30, 2 o'clock. You'll see it posted. If you are not subscribed, like and subscribe. Hit the notification so you get the notification button. If you're not getting timely notices, if you'll just click off the bell and click back on the bell, it will trigger the notifications to come earlier. It'll put you back into the early queue. Thank you all. Thank you, Tammy and Vivian, for being my moderators and posting my websites up to me. I want everybody to have a beautiful weekend and a wonderful week. Stay grounded, keep your prayers out there, stay positive, and don't let all the garbage, if you're watching too much news, disconnect from it. Don't let that stuff get you down. Just realize that what you believe in, what you want this country to come towards is going to be positive. Stay in that positive light, and everything will be fine. So blessings to everybody, and I will see you next week. In the